Hi there, this is Daniel here. You're all very welcome to Bernie's Corner. Stay tuned and enjoy the music.
Oh, I know it's not right, reminiscing tonight of days that are gone and returning no more. For the girl I dream of has another man's love, far, far away on a Donegal shore. But why should I care, for she's happy over there. She may have children, she may be wealthy or poor, but I can't help my dreams of what might have been if I stayed at home on my Donegal shore. Now it's winter time there, all the trees will be bare, and the rain clouds will darken my native Gweedore. But if that girl I could hold, every raindrop would be gold. It could fall all around us on my Donegal shore. Now there's no one to blame, but before she took his name, when she told me she loved him, it hurt to the core. But I could never descend to be only her friend, so I left her there on my Donegal shore. Now it's winter time there, all the trees will be bare, and the rain clouds will darken my native Gweedore. But if that girl I could hold, every raindrop would be gold. It could fall all around us on my Donegal shore. But if that girl I could hold, every raindrop would be gold. It could fall all around us on my Donegal shore.
Hello and welcome to our Sunday show on Bernie's Corner. I thought you might like a little bit of Irish from Daniel, as he has just finished 2 sell-out concerts in Cork, so I hope you can stay with me and enjoy.
Oh, my lovely Rose of Clare, you're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses, like the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair, and I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. The sun it shone out like a jewel on the lovely hills of Clare, when I strolled along with my sweet love one evening at the fair. Her eyes they shone like silver streams, with her long, long golden hair. I won the heart of a young sweet lass, my lovely Rose of Clare. my lovely Rose of Clare, you're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses, like the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair, and I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. Now we walk down by the river banks, where the lovely Shannon lies, and listen to the nightingale singing songs for you and I. And now to say goodbye, farewell to all you people there, for I have stolen the heart of one, my lovely Rose of Clare. Oh, my lovely Rose of Clare, you're the sweetest girl I know. You're the queen of all the roses, like the pretty flowers that grow. You are the sunshine of my life, so beautiful and fair, and I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. And I will always love you, my lovely Rose of Clare. How oft do my thoughts in their fancy take flight to the home of my childhood away, to the days when each patriot vision seemed bright, ere I dreamed that those joys should decay. When my heart was as light as the wild winds that blow down the Mardyke through each elm tree, where I sported and played neath each green leafy shade on the banks of my own lovely Lee, where I sported and played neath each green leafy shade on the banks of my own lovely Lee. And then in the springtime of laughter and song, can I ever forget the sweet hours with the friends of my youth, as we rambled along amongst the green mossy banks and wildflowers? Then too, when the evening sun sinking to rest sheds its golden light over the sea, the maid with her lover, the wild daisies pressed on the banks of my own lovely Lee. The maid with her lover, the wild daisies pressed on the banks of my own lovely Lee. is a wonderful sight, with the people here working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes, nor barley, nor wheat, but there's gangs of them digging for gold in the streets. At least when I asked them, that's what I was told. So I just took a hand at this digging for gold. But for all that I found there, I might as well be where the mountains of morn sweep down to the sea. I believe that when writing a wish you expressed as to how the flying ladies in London were dressed, well, if you believe me when asked to a ball, fit they don't wear no tops to their dresses at all. Oh, I've seen them myself, and you could not in truth say if they were bound for a ball or a bath. Don't be starting them passions now, Mary McCree, where the mountains of morn sweep down to the sea. You remember young Peter O'Loughlin, of course. Well, he's over here at the head of the force. Sure, I met him today. I was crossing the Strand, and he stopped the whole street with one wave of his hand. There we stood talking of days that are gone, while the whole population of London looked on. But for all his great powers, he's wishful like me, to be back where the dark morns sweep down to the sea. There's beautiful girls here, but ah, never mind. With beautiful shapes nature never designed, and lovely complexions, all roses and cream. But O'Loughlin remarked, with regard to the same, that if at those roses you ventured to sip, the colours might all come away on your lips. So I'll wait for the wild rose that's waiting for me, where the mountains of morn sweep down to the sea. was born in a mansion down in the county of Clare. Rosie was born by the roadside somewhere in County Kildare. Destiny brought them together on the road near Killorglin one day. 'Neath her bright kilty shawl she was singing, and she stole his young heart away. For she sang, "Meet me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow, please let me whisper I will." What if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Think of the parents who reared you, think of the family name. How can you marry a gypsy? Oh, what a terrible shame. Parents and friends, stop your pleading. Don't worry about my affairs, for I've fallen in love with a gypsy who was reared on the roads of Kildare. For she sang, "Meet me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow, please let me whisper I will." What if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Johnny went down from his mansion just as the sun had gone down, turning his back on his kinfolk, likewise his dear native town. Facing the roads of old Ireland with a gypsy he loved so sincere, when he came to the light of the campfire, these are the words he did hear. For she sang, "Meet me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow, please let me whisper I will." What if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. How sweet is to roam by the sunny sure stream, or to hear the dove coo 'neath the morning sunbeam, where the thrush and the robin their sweet notes entwine on the banks of the Suir that flows down by Mooncoin. Flow on, lovely river, flow gently along by your water so clear. Sounds the lark's merry song. By your green banks I'll wander, where first I did join with you, lovely Molly, the rose of Mooncoin. Oh, Molly, dear Molly, it breaks my fond heart to know that we two now forever must part. But I'll think of you, Molly, when sun and moon shine on the banks of the Suir that flows down by Mooncoin. Flow on, lovely river, flow gently along by your water so clear. Sounds the lark's merry song. By your green banks I'll wander, where first I did join with you, lovely Molly, the rose of Mooncoin. With you, lovely Molly, the rose of Mooncoin.
Maybe someday I'll take you to where I belong, to a place that is written in verse and in song, where the rivers flow gently through meadows of green, the most beautiful county that you've ever seen. Oh, lovely Rathdownie, the jewel in the crown, the charm and the beauty of old Harristown. To sing of its praises I never will cease, of lovely Rathdownie in the county of Laois. Let me take you to Moorville or the Connaborough, to the shrine of St. Bridget, where the wild flowers grow. We'll go to O'Malley's for a song and a tale, and warm to the glow of old Bob Perry's ale. Oh, lovely Rathdownie, the jewel in the crown, the charm and the beauty of old Harristown. To
sing of its praises I never will cease, of lovely Rathdowney in the county of Laois. Oh, lovely Rathdowney, the jewel in the crown, the charm and the beauty of old Harris Town. To sing of its praises I never will cease, of lovely Rathdowney in the county of Laois. To sing of its praises I never will cease, of lovely Rathdowney in the county of Laois. Limerick, you're a lady, you're Shannon Water's tears of joy that flow. The beauty that surrounds you, I take it with me, love, where'er I go. While waking in the arms of distant waters, a new day finds me far away from home. Then Limerick, you're my lady, the one true love that I have ever known. As children, you and I spent endless days of fun in winter snow or summer's golden sun. We fished in silver streams, the fabric of my dreams was fashioned by your loveliness, and so I have to say, Limerick, you're a lady, you're Shannon Water's tears of joy that flow. The beauty that surrounds you, I take it with me, love, where'er I go. While waking in the arms of distant waters, a new day finds me far away from home. Then Limerick, you're my lady, the one true love that I have ever known. A gift that time has made for travelers on their way, seeking out the beauty of our land. A shrine where children pray and bells ring out to say, thank God we're living just to feel the freedom of each day. Limerick, you're a lady, you're Shannon Water's tears of joy that flow. The beauty that surrounds you, I take it with me, love, where'er I go. While waking in the arms of distant finds me far away from home. Benrick, you're my lady, the one true love that I have ever known. While waking in the arms of distant waters, a new day finds me far away from home. Then, Benrick, you're my lady, the one true love that I have ever known, the one true love that I have ever known. It's just a year ago today I left old Erin's Isle. My heart was throbbing in the soft light of my Colleen's smile. In all my dreams I seemed to hear her sweet voice, soft and low. I know she's waiting where we said goodbye in old Mayo. For two Irish eyes are smiling, and an Irish heart is pining, where I kissed her and caressed her in the gloaming long ago. Loving Irish arms will press me, with true Irish love caress me, and sweet Irish lips will bless me when it's moonlight in Mayo. Her Irish eyes like beacons shine all through the darkest night. I know their sweet love beams will always fill the world with light. The roses on her cheeks will lend enchantment to the scene. And when the shamrock wears the dew, I'll wed my sweet Colleen. For two Irish eyes are smiling, and an Irish heart is pining, where I kissed her and caressed her in the glowing long ago. Loving Irish arms will press me, with true Irish love caress me, and sweet Irish lips will bless me when it's moonlight in Mayo. Yes, sweet Irish lips will bless me when it's moonlight in Mayo.
I'm leaving dear old Ireland, I can no longer stay. I have decided to sail west or to the USA. There are many different reasons that have urged me on to go and leave the place where I was born round the green hills of Sligo. Although I hate to leave this land where I've lived for many years, I find that I must emigrate, though my eyes are filled with tears. For there's nothing left for me to do, no future that I know. And so I have to bid farewell to the green hills of Sligo. I know my friends will disagree, and Father Brown will too. They'll all be trying to tell me that the day I leave I'll rue, and my poor old mother will be sad when I tell her I must go and leave the place where I was born, round the green hills of Sligo. I'll write a letter now and then to all my friends so dear. I'll tell them all the things I can about my lifetime here. And when I long for memories and days of long ago, I'll think about the neighbours round the green hills of Sligo. Although I hate to leave this land where I've lived for many years, I find that I must emigrate, though my eyes are filled with tears. For there's nothing left for me to do, no future that I know. And so I have to bid farewell to the green hills of Sligo. And so I have to bid farewell to the green hills of Sligo. Are you going across to Ireland? Will you take me in your car? And I'm sure you'll find my conversation sound. I can pay my way entirely, I'll enjoy your company. Leave me off at any Tipperary town. Sure, there's Cashel-tip and Laura, Old Boris or Clogheen. You can't leave me where I've never been before. In Roscrea, Dundrum or Carrick, in Thurles or Clonmel, or my birthplace by the town of Templemore. Leave me on the road to Nina, hear the rippling Shannon call, where the Ara mountains join the silver mines. I'd be happy to in Care, where the Galtee shadows fall. I'm at home in any Tipperary town. I relive again the memories of times I used to know, when I let the wandering the rippling Shannon call, where the Ara Mountains join the silver mines. I'd be happy to in Care, where the Galtee shadows fall. I'm at home in any Tipperary town. I'm at home in any Tipperary town.
Way up in the north in Old Tyrone, there's a pretty little girl I call my own. She's the sweetest rose Ireland's ever grown. And sure as the moon and stars above, I'm falling head over heels in love with a pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. There's cute little girls in Ulster, they're just as pretty in Monaghan. This to every roving eye is known. But I guess that I'd be out of bounds, 'cause there between the northern towns there's a pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring and tells a friend she's going to marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what you've done to me. There's nothing else my eyes can see but a pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Down in the south in Old Tramore, I recall the yellow dress she wore. She strolled along the shore there all alone. But I guess it was my lucky day. She came there on holiday, my pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. She wears my ring, tells a friend she's going to marry me. Best of all, she tells them all she's happy as can be. Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what she's done to me. There's nothing else my eyes can see but a pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. My pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone.
You watched over us, Black Mountain, your children down below, wayward hearts and urchins and angels, everyone. We played there within your shadow. The old back streets we filled with laughter, songs and daydreams that cling to memories still. And I remember when the Belfast trams were running, and I remember when the mighty gantries rolled, and I remember ragamuffin kids play soldiers, and I remember all those hipney hearts of gold. We played hide and seek and cowboys. We skipped ropes to songs we'd sing, and on the old green lampposts in the summer we tied swings. I am so far from home this evening, and of old friends now I think, all waifs and scamps and rascals. We were street rats, we were kings. And I remember men played pitch and toss for pennies, And I remember shoes that leaked and made too close. And I remember my first cigarette near killed me. And I remember all those halfpenny hearts of gold. So watch over them, Black Mountain, your children down below, and let them dream their dreams there like I did long ago. All my days of toil are over, and with tear-filled eyes I see the children's dirty faces and their grazed and bloodied knees. And I remember when the Belfast trams were running, and I remember when the mighty gantries rolled, and I remember ragamuffin kids play soldiers, and I remember all those halfpenny hearts of gold. Yes, I remember ragamuffin kids play soldiers, and I remember all those halfpenny hearts of gold.
Shining in the sun, scenes that I knew so long ago, when in my boyhood barefoot I would run through the fields and the woodlands. I would go down by the river, there's an old swimming hole where we laughed and played the summer days away. And home in the evening with the sun sinking low in the blue hills of Breffni, far away, far away, far away. Blue hills of Breffni, far away. Old memories burning, soon I'll be returning to my blue hills of Breffni, far away. Old thatched cottage standing by the stream, winter nights of story and of song, and the sound of the fiddle that my father used to play, and the music echoed as we sang along. Neighbors would gather round the old turf fire, and they talked about the heroes of the day. Life was all for living in the days when we were young, in the blue hills of Breffni, far away, far away, far away. Blue hills of Breffni, far away. Old memories burning, soon I'll be returning to my blue hills of Breffni, far away. I had a sweetheart, she was young and fair, and she cared not that I had no wealth or fame. We'd go walking hand in hand along the leafy lane to the old oak tree where once I carved her name. There we made our promises that we would never part, and our love would last forever and a day. But I went a-roving and left my love behind in the blue hills of Breffni, far away, far away, far away. Blue hills of Breffni, far away. Old memories burning, returning to my blue hills of Breffni far away. To my blue hills of Breffni far away.
Dear Danny, I'm taking the pen in me hand to tell you we're just out of sight of the land. In a big anchor liner we're sailing in style, and we're sailing away from the Emerald Isle. Oh, a strange sort of sigh seems to come from us all as the waves hit the last bit of Old Donegal. Sure, it's good to be you that is taking your tay where they're cutting the corn around Creasla the day. Sure, I spoke to the captain and he won't turn around, and if I swam back I'd be apt to be drowned. So I'll stay where I am, for the diet is great, and there's lots of combustibles piled on me plate. Although it is sumptuous, sure I'd swap the whole lot for the owl wooden spoon and the stir-about pot. Oh, and Kitty pronounced me a wetting the tay where they're cutting the corn around Creasla the day. There's a woman on board that knows Kitty by sight, and we talked of old times till they put out the lights. I'm to meet the good woman tomorrow on deck, and we'll talk about Kitty from here to Quebec. Sure, I know I'm no match for her, no, not the least, with her house and 2 cows and her brother a priest. But the woman declares Kitty's heart's on the sea, while mine's with the reapers round Creasla the day. Ah, goodbye to you, Danny, there's no more to be said, for I think the salt waters got into me head, and it drips from me eyes when I call to me mind the friends and the colleens I'm leaving behind. And sure Kitty herself, when she bade me goodbye, had just the slight trace of a tear in her eye. and a break in her voice when she said you might stay. But please God, I'll come back to Alcreasla someday.
Raised on songs and stories, heroes of renown, the passing tales and glories that once was Dublin town. The hallowed halls and houses, the haunting children's rhymes, that once was Dublin city in the rare old times. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times. My name it is Sean Dempsey, as Dublin as can be, born hard and lit in Pimlico, in a house that ceased to be. By trade I was a cooper, lost out to redundancy, like my house that fell to progress. My trade's a memory, and I courted Peggy Dykeman, as pretty as you please, a rogan child of Mary, from the rebel liberties. I lost her to a student chap with skin as black as coal, when he took her off to Birmingham, she took away my soul. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times. The years have made me bitter, the gargles dim me brain, 'cause Dublin keeps on changing and nothing seems the same. The pillar and the net have gone, the Royal long since pulled down, as the grey unyielding concrete makes a city of our town. Fare thee well, sweet Anna Liffey, I can no longer stay and watch the new glass cages spring up along the quay. Me mind's too full of memories, too old to hear new chimes. I'm a part of what was Dublin in the rare old times. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old times.
I close my eyes and picture the emerald of the sea, from the fishing boats at Dingle to the shores of Dundee. I miss the river Shannon and the folks at Skibbereen, the moorlands and the meadows with their 40 shades of green. But most of all I miss a girl in Tipperary town, and most of all I miss her lips as soft as eider down. Again I want to see and do the things we've done and seen, where the breeze is sweet as Shalimar and there's 40 shades of green. I wish that I could spend an hour at Dublin's churning surf. I'd love to watch the farmers drain the bog and spit the turf, to see again the thatching of the straw the women gleam. I'd walk from Cork to Larne to see 40 shades of green. But most of all I miss a girl in Tipperary town, and most of all I miss her lips as soft as eider down. Again I want to see and do the things we've done and seen, where the breeze is sweet as Shalimar and there's 40 shades of green, where the breeze is sweet as Shalimar and there's 40 shades of green. Out today from Derry City, 1,000 memories linger in my mind. Why do I need to go? It's such a pity. And all the dear old friends I leave behind. As I gaze beyond the harbor, I'm recalling familiar names like Doherty and Coyle. Through misty eyes I see the teardrops falling. Goodbye to my old hometown on the foil. The spire of St. Eugene seems to vanish in the distance o'er the city way on high. My childhood thoughts I never want to banish, when I wondered if it reaches to the sky. Many thousand miles I'll travel on my journey to a new home on the never can I hope to lose the yearning to return to my old hometown on the Foyle. No, never can I hope to lose the yearning to return to my old hometown on the Foyle.
Thank you for your company. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of Ireland. So until Wednesday, take care and God bless. And Daniel will finish with In the Garden.
I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the sound of God discloses, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. He speaks, and the sound of His voice is so sweet, the birds hush their singing, and the melody that He gave to me within my heart is ringing, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy